How's it going, fellow traders? Magic Trader here, and this is the CFTC report for the data that was reported on August 17, 2021. Alright, so let's start by examining gold, and let's look at the positions being held currently by the banks. So what we see is that over the last few weeks we've been noticing that longs have been increasing, okay? Let's look back on July 6, 2021, and we can see that they've been going from 270,000 all the way to 284,000. That's quite a significant rally up in long positions, okay? And this comes at, so have a look here, okay? Big increase in long positions from 270,000 all the way to 284,000 at the same time, and this came as contract expires. Okay, as contracts expired. Look at what they went with short positions. 91,000. They took some off down to the 74s. Then they added some up to just this previous week, 108,000, and now they reduced them back to 92. So nothing's really changed from here to here. Okay, pretty much the same amount of positions. But if you look at what has changed in terms of long positions, 254 up to 284, that is a big change. All right. Now, if we take a look at the gold chart, we can see that this latest set of data came with this massive drop in price. Now, what happened with this massive drop in price? What happened is they were able to lure a lot of retail traders into shorting right down here. Okay. So retail traders were lured into shorting while the banks were buying. And so we haven't seen anything in terms of any reason to suspect that price is going to drop. We have major demand that's holding price up right now. We see nothing but signs of buying. So this is very bullish for gold. Okay. And there's one other thing that I want to point out with respect to what is bullish for gold, and we're going to get to that very soon. But now let's take a look at oil. So oil, what have we been saying for quite some time now? We've been saying that oil has been profit taking, right? They have been profit taking on their long positions for quite some time. Now, June 22nd was a very important date. Why? Contracts expired. 669, 640s, 593s, now 538. Major profit taking on long positions, and what did that fuel? That fueled the drop in price that we've been talking about for quite some time now. Okay, we've been pointing this out for quite some time now on our Telegram channel and on our live sessions. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, you have to subscribe to our channel because you're missing out on the live sessions that we've been doing where we have been breaking this down. Alright, so now we are looking at the dollar. The dollar, they've been slowly increasing their long positions, okay, from mid-July 28,000 to 35,000, and pretty much not doing anything with their short positions. Okay, and now what has happened? Price has broken right through this major supply area created by the institutions. So that does open up the floodgates for a move even higher, but at the end of the day we still have supply here holding. So we gotta wait to see what happens with that. But bottom line is, they used to be somewhat bearish, now they're just neutral. It's time to just sit and wait. The key thing that we're watching for is to see if the removal of this monthly area of supply takes place. Okay? Now Aussie. Now remember what I was saying about gold. Let's take a look at Aussie. What do we have here? Well, on the monthly chart, I'll point out that we have the banks dropping price inside an institutional area of demand. And again, if you were subscribed to our YouTube channel and you were watching the live transmissions that we've been doing, you would know that price was inside major supply and we were anticipating this drop in price. Okay, so let's remember the fact that price is inside an institutional area of demand, and lo and behold, look at what we have in terms of positions. If we look at the positions, we can see that over the last few months the banks have been increasing their short positions from 58,000 all the way now to 114,000. Their all-time highest amount that they've ever held short was 116,000. Now you know what happens when they usually reach near all-time highs? They take profits on positions. You know what happens usually when they take profits on short positions? It typically causes price to rally. Now gold and Aussie are very correlated together. So if we are expecting a push up like this in the Aussie, that will also help with seeing gold rally as well. So be on watch for that this week, because I do believe that we're very likely going to see some type of movement like that. Now USCAD, we got the move to the upside. They were profit taking on short positions. We rode this one all the way down here, took profits on our shorts, and now with the profit taking on short positions, what did it do? It fueled a move to the upside, just like what we were just explaining with the Aussie. Now you take a look at the long positions. They used to be cooled off. Now they're somewhat aggressive at 43,000, and we see the increase in price. We do expect a little bit more upside on this one, so we will be watching for that. US Swiss franc, it's been coasting sideways. They closed off some of their shorts. Not much more to see with respect to this chart. Euro US dollar, price has just broken through an area of demand on the weekly chart, opening up the floodgates for a move lower. But I will point out that we still have a massive area of demand in play. Taking a look at the positions, what do we see here? Their all-time long position is 266. We're at 233. So we're inching very close to getting all-time highs in terms of longs. Okay, we've been also seeing some aggressiveness in terms of the shorts, and that's why we're seeing the drop in price. But one thing I will stress to you is how we used to be very bullish, then we entered into more neutral territory, a little bit more bullish, and now we're back into neutral territory with the tinge of bullishness here. So I'd be very careful in being set on any direction. Most traders are short right now the euro, long the euro. Okay, they used to be short up throughout here, and then with this push up they got into longs, and now most retail traders are long the euro, okay, as price is breaking through the weekly area of demand. We detailed this in the usual report along with some other information. So make sure, members, to read through that, okay? Pound US dollar, shorts are cooled off, longs are not doing much, but price is dropping just as we have pointed out numerous times. The pound will follow what the euro does. And then we have US dollar Japanese yen still coasting sideways, not much going on here. I took profits on long positions, reduced their shorts, not much more to see. And then Kiwi dropped just like the Aussie, just as I said, demand being removed, moving lower, still expecting even lower on that. They closed major amount of longs, so longs are now cooled off, and shorts are more of the aggressor. But at the end of the day, remember, bullish, neutral, a little bit more bullish, more neutral. Look at that, 50-50 in terms of positions. So there's no strong bias in any direction, which is why you have to be somewhat skeptical on what is going to be taking place. But more downside is what we're seeing moving forward. Alright, ladies and gents, so that's it. That's your CFTC report for the day that was reported on August 17, 2021. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe and share the video down below, and we'll provide you with more of this content. Alright, thanks. Have yourself a great weekend. Take care.